just one of those things where it is kind of a nuisance. Like I said, they could have probably done a lot better if they went with the Malco design here. It would have been a no-brainer. But good thing I came up with a solution. All right, welcome back. So yeah, sorry for the long delay, man. The long hiatus between content here. It's just been pretty busy lately, but I'm back in the game here now. Finally got a little reprieve to rest, and in that reprieve, I actually came up with a pretty sweet idea. Finally got my warranty claims back from Klein tool here for my flip socket. This flip socket bit here. And the problem I've been having, and I'm sure anyone who owns these, I'm sure you've lost at least one tip. Because essentially, I keep mine in the drill. I just don't have the time to be, kind of mounting it to the drill every time I need to go use it. So I keep mine in the drill. And the way this is in comparison to the way the Malco works is it's got like a beveled ending here that kind of terminates at the actual nut driver itself. So when it doesn't quite get hung on things, like if it does try to get hung, it's just going to get caught on this here beveled end, and it's just going to kind of slip right past it. But with the Klein, if you try, as you can see, it's just a hard stop there. So when it gets hung, it gets lost. So essentially, I've lost probably about three or four of these bits. At first, I was just buying, it's like $5 for the 3-inch, and I was just trying to buy them, kind of replace them. That's why I've got so many of them here. But to the point, I called Klein and let them know about the issue, and they said, yeah, it has been an issue. So they warrantied them out for me. So as long as you've got the shaft here, as long as you've got that still remaining, they will warranty it out and send you can send the shaft to them, and they'll send you a whole new kit or whatever. So I got all mine warrantied out. I only had 3 of them, actually, matter of fact. So yeah, I lost 3 of them, including this one. I didn't lose the one that was on here, so it's all good. But essentially, it got me to thinking. Okay, because I was pretty determined not to lose these again, just due to the fact that it's a nuisance more than anything. Yeah, like I said, it's only $6, but don't get me wrong, I got a bunch of backups. I got the Malcos, but I like these. So essentially, what I did, I remembered I had these here. This kit here I bought from Lowe's a while back. It's actually quite garbage. The bits are made out of some sort of inferior steel. I've only used it once, and I think it was a Phillips head, and it just got completely chewed up on like just a really low torque screw. So I was like, forget about it. But it came with this here sleeve, which is designed to essentially just slide onto the actual shaft here, and then it's supposed to just hold the screw on there when you're pulling screws out and things of that nature. So what I did was I went ahead and put that on here like such, right? So now what you have is you've got a nice sloping beveled edge here where nothing's going to get caught on that. Not only that, you've got extra magnetic strength to where in which that right there is going to actually hold it. Just give it a little bit more holding force, even if it does get caught on something. So, and not to mention, when you have it in your drill like such, it's just a lot easier to go between screw holder mode and nut driver mode. So all I've got to do, boom, now I'm in nut driver mode there. Push this up, screw mode. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't go all the way to the indentation, which once again, that's actually a good thing, because now it holds it tight enough. I mean, that's snug. It's not going anywhere. So it's not going left to right or anything. There's not really much play. But if I wanted it to truly be in this right position, you can see it's supposed to come up to these little, you see these little lines here. So just go one more click there, and that's where it's at. So you've got about maybe an eighth of an inch, a little less than an eighth of an inch play there. But I like it this way better because like I said, now you've got to go past that detent and then another click in order for this thing to slide off and fall off and get lost on you. So, but yeah, like I said, it's a lot easier just to go back and forth between modes. You can actually, easily swap it back and forth between the 5/16 and the, the 1/4 inch. So that's decent. But yeah, so I had that figured out. So basically, I thought to myself, I could apply this to all my Klein flip sockets systems. So essentially I've got this here, and this is like the first revision I'm working on. This is probably going to be how I keep it, to be honest with you, because it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's the same sleeve. It's that rubber sleeve. I just folded the rubber over, so it's kind of, as you can see, it's just a lot more thick there. But the thing about this here, why it's a lot more usable, if I want to use it in so right now it's in bit holder mode, right? If I want to use it in nut driver mode, I simply come back one, and then I can just push back, take the bit out. Now if I want to put it back in bit mode, push forward, bit in. So before it wasn't this easy, it wasn't this streamlined to use it. Or I can just go back and forth like that. It was a little bit more complicated. Not complicated per se, but it just, you had to be kind of precise with, like, make sure you don't go too far, and otherwise it comes all the way off. It's just a little clunky. It's not a really good design, honestly, from Klein. So Klein, if you see this, so what we're seeing here, the reason why this works so much better is because, I don't know if you can see here, there's actually, let's get one that's not, this magnet here, this is a magnet, so it's actually a bigger diameter. Let's just pull this off here. This magnet's actually, it's actually a smaller diameter than the these splines here. So what happens is the magnet, the sleeve stops at the splines, and it just makes it so you're not able to go past, a certain mark, which, like I said, it just makes it easier to go back and forth. So if once you're locked into nut driver mode, you just slide this one forward, one click forward. Now it's locked in as a screwdriver, So it makes it a lot more usable for me. I'm loving it right now. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna put a link below where I got this kit here. I mean, I'm sure you can use something similar, makeshift. I just use this because I already had it laying around. I'm sure you can find something free that'll give you same option. But yeah, I don't see this getting lost anymore. I don't see these falling off anymore, honestly. I mean, that's perfect. That's not catching on anything anytime soon. I'm not sure how long this rubber is going to hold up. I mean, it was designed for this. It was designed to, live on screws and, be spun at high RPM. So it might be pretty tough rubber, but I don't know. We'll see. That will remain to be seen. But as of right now, it's looking really good, man. Looking pretty sweet. Yeah, this is just going to be a quick video for today. Like I said, I haven't seen anyone making any kind of follow-up videos on the performance of these Klein flip sockets. There's been a whole lot of hype, when they first dropped. I kind of played into that as well. They really are. It's a good product. It's a really sweet concept. It's just I feel like they kind of dropped the ball on this, just the mechanism in which keeps this bit on here, and just not having any sort of sweeping edges to keep this thing from getting hung up on things and getting lost. Just the other day on my warranty one, like the day after I got them back and got them in the mail, the nut driver fell off. Good thing I heard it fall, so I was able to find it. But it's one of those things where it is kind of a nuisance. Like I said, they could have probably done a lot better if they went with the Malco design here. It would have been a no-brainer. But good thing I came up with a solution. So, and like I said, the reason more than likely they didn't do that design is because this thing is going to actually have to shift up and down based off of how you're going to use it, whether you're using it as a nut driver or a bit holder. So the sleeve will do that for us as well. So let's see how that holds up. I'll let you know how that holds up, and if you guys want to give it a shot, like I said, I'll leave the links below in the comment section where you can find the sleeves, as well as where you can find these here Klein tools, the flip socket sets, both the 3-inch and the 6-inch. Oh yeah, and this right here is really sweet now. But initially, before I put this mod on it, I'm not gonna lie about it, I really wasn't that satisfied with using it, just because it was really a nuisance going back and forth between bit holder mode and nut driver mode, because like I said, half the time you just pull that sucker all the way off, you go too far or not far enough, and it's just. But with this here sleeve on here, where it's got the stop, where it stops right at the splines, it really helps to just act like a more precise tool, more precision made tool. So all right, man, other than that, that's pretty much it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you don't mind giving it a like and subscribe if you like what you see. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.